What's wrong?
We have a full-on plan.
Might you have an idea as to who sold... If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to... You mean... I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter... What's so important? Are you going to unlock it and show me the...
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Catch it.
Hey, what are you trying... And what about this... The truth...
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that problem, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his...
Please. I need you to be... Not a... Oh my god. You're referring to him. That's it. What are you plotting? But it appears my time is up.
Bye, BB.
This will be my last involvement. Very well. I've listened to your whole... And that honest look in your eyes. I'll place my bet on... I just need to show him the phone, right?
My confidence went up with her.
I am Val.
Or a new Val.
All right. All right.
I'll be going. What good will this...
This house coming to kill me.
A Ketchikun?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and How did you get...
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation. It's only natural I'd have the right to That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
This hoe.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the fan...
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
Bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your...
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Oh my god. You're referring...
Is there a problem?
Yeah, ho.
Akechi-kun, does this...
Hmm? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom...
True. This is undoubted. Good luck in there.
This man... With that, he's gonna cook it up. Oh, bro, we're screwed. We're physically screwed. Thanks. I always wanted my death day.
May I ask that you are going in unarmed to interrogate?
Huh? What are you?
Akechi. With that,
I owe you for all of this. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan.
Who's our?
Your popularity truly was. That just made using you all the more.
Please have mercy. I have a wife and kids. I have a wife and kids, Akechi. I was gonna get a girlfriend. My girlfriend needs me.
Have you finally?
You're
pieced it
very
all
pretty,
together?
but like, please leave me alone. Bro, we're gonna get kept. Ah. I love that.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
We're all on our Batman freaking arc. There's some bull crap. Oh my god. Her body has been discovered. Not a catchy killing us in a one single blow. He looks pretty dead, not gonna lie. Let him die. Shodro, please. Shodro, I'm dead. Shodro, I got killed. Shodro, he knows. Shodro knows that I'm dead. Are you checking if I'm dead? Check my pulse, ding dong. Oh, I look like a frog. Why would I kill myself? It's the end of Joker.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
Shido, bald bit.
I've told you not to call me. Regardless, all that's left is...
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but it would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case.
I'll be counting.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about.
You're gonna get bodied by Morgana.
They should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need...
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end. Beyond that, what of the director of the special investigation?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
They're gonna kill the SIU guy? Bro. He's gonna die?
No.
That's what he gets. 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 That's what the frick he gets.
What was all that about? The Phantom Thief Alibaba?
Madama!
Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice.
How do they know
Goro Akechi, he didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you, you must save him.
You want me?
Oh my god, Sai becoming an ally? We got the sister. Is she getting? No, she ain't getting a persona. I don't remember this from the old game. I get new stuff, but her getting a persona?
Huh?
What is it?
Anyway, what brings you here?
Did anyone else stop? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence.
So it's all...
Of course it's true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be...
Huh?
I've been asked to handle...
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once.
Yes.
And don't...
Oh, Saya! Oh, she just girl bossed that. Save me.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced
Bum,
that they
bum,
detained
bum,
a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect
Oh,
is
God.
reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're gonna.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
Bro, avenge me, ho.
Considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be
Ryuji, BB,
Well,
baby.
Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Aww, I love this.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yeah. Is this his classroom?
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
You skins worried about me. My boyfriend is worried about me. Right. Sometimes it's so great to be worried about. Futaba, our thing is working. Our plan is working. Futaba.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And your student council
My friend
president.
just got to the
I'm
part
sure you'll
where
be
we
admitted
start the whole
anybody
thing.
would lie. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example.
Shut your ding dong having self. Oh.
It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
I hate all of you. Oh, let's talk about the Phantom Thief that's dead right now.
Information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified.
Haru, why are you with him?
So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has
Guys,
committed
I'm not
suicide while
dead.
in custody.
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
I better see some tears from all y'all. Except for Futaba and Morgana, because they both know what's happening.
It can't be.
Dang. Y'all missing me right now. Not my word. His word is God. Why am I crying? Oh, this is so sad. He didn't even move his meals.
We got him.
Oh, they know it. They know of the plan. They know of the plan.
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Dang, really? Dang, or with your big, long neck Dr. Doofenshmirtz having a...
But why were you killed? Why did you have to...
Because someone was mad.
It seems you forgot an important fact while you're... Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape. How might you be capable of executing such...
Because
well,
I'm
then,
Joker.
Let us rouse...
They're going.
Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna do this. We wanted that all to happen to them. People would think, oh, they're dead. There's no problem. Then we're gonna stop being Phantom Thieves for a while.
You realized it. It was our conversation. There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hall. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice.
Yeah, okay, so then that means, I thought, okay, when I was playing that, I thought, oh, freaking, he heard, On and Ryuji say that.
The deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay.
I'm still waiting. I love how we thought of this.
One more person has been. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their. That's. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the. So it's impossible. I didn't say it was. That's. Don't worry, I'll tell.
Why are you whispering?
This is gonna be.
Ah, I love that. I love that sprite. I want it now. It's neat.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
How are we in this place already? Huh?
It seems this game there are still things that...
This is really happening in the moment. So we've been in that room before him. We're not dead, obviously. We just need to be let out. We faked our death. Put the freaking life will change music. Because it's a shadow. We made everything a shadow. He killed our shadow selves or something. Let's go, Joker. All this was a shadow, but how did we do that? We made him go into a palace. We made him go to a palace because Nijima showed him the freaking phone. We made him go to a palace or a cognitive world that looks the same as that. We're so smart. Get up stuff there. No way, I heard they arrested one of the fancy things. No way, I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer, he deserves to die. We can finally breathe easier now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motive. Anyways. That's so fun.
Hey, don't fall asleep until we reach our desk. Are you listening?
Are you listening? Anyway, we need... Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did...
It's on a completely different...
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thief. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
So that's what he did? Brought in the palace?
If the 8 of us can enter at once, It's not inconceivable to think a larger group. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of...
So, this really was just a setup.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed...
And he told us he had seen the true culprit.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal man. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we...
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we...
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely...
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his... He realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace, the palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Okay.
We can use the palace to our advantage.
We love Futaba being smart.
What? There's a way to get past Akechi and get the master...
Really?
You gotta be kidding.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him?
Amen, kill my shadow.
That is, inside of a palace.
Yeah, what happens if you get killed inside a palace?
We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed...
Yeah, that...
We love smart people.
Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how...
I love this so much. I love this whole plan. This plan, big brain.
Ever since the death of their teenage
Oh
leader,
no,
the Phantom
Sojiro!
Thieves have
Sojiro
fallen
is gonna
silent.
think we dead.
However, the police intend...
Sojiro.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things.
Waiting upstairs.
Oh,
Tell
wait!
them to come on down.
No, Sojiro knows we're okay. I love Sojiro. I love them. I love them so much.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me. Futaba-chan.
It's ancient history now.
I love you.
Man.
Look who's here.
Oh, look at the OG, my man. Look at me.
Hey, you big bastard.
I love being here.
How have you been?
I'm dead.
You must be fine if you're joking around.
It truly is a relief.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even...
Still, how'd you pull this? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told him? I heard my sister brought...
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh, such a kid.
I didn't have time to...
Hey, shouldn't we tell Bob?
Show him.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the... What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the...
Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to...
True culprit?
Dang! He tried to freaking debunk us, try to freaking play us. We played him like a fiddle.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, did...
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike. He made one fatal mistake.
He messed with the Phantom Thieves.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
No, we needed freaking proof. Ding dong, just like he needs proof for us.
Something we could simply bring up.
That's true.
We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose.
God. So what would...
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice. Yes, Morgana.
Sorry.
Oh, our apologies.
You surprised?
Does that mean he said something...
But you don't understand him, do you? That...
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Which acting part?
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we...
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancake.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake.
Really? Okay.
That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contact.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one. That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like...
That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap... I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app.
Oh.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
I love them.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his...
Then I'll guide the police into... That would be the only way to arrest them. Let me see. We could say he stole the guards. Public security questioning will occur on the first day.
Is this for...
Yes, the guard will be one of...
So...
Well then, and thus, the danger when he does, you will become...
I knew he was acting strangely.
He's no ace detective.
This man's a booty and hole.
Mental shutdown crime.
He tried to betray us.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi.
And we already know who it is, but you guys don't.
Authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
Yep. We're so good at this.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What condition?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station with... You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortion.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion.
I was seriously impressed, but to be honest, I didn't quite understand it. And it was absolutely...
Makoto is normally so calm as well. But
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi.
Let's go!
I just couldn't contain myself any. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart.
My own achievements were all... I'm sorry I couldn't...
Oh, I don't know.
We heard...
And regarding its location,
I'm sorry.
I
there
love
were two
them.
things we were able to confirm.
Oh,
while
that's
we
a
were
cute
checking the
illustration.
metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without a...
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this a perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's...
since
He
had
looks so
yet to be
stupid.
caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Can I screenshot that?
Once
Thank you.
we saw the casino guests and police officers, they looked no different from actual...
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual.
everything went as planned. However, it was then that we were met with a terror. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, except that was all. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
I knew that couldn't be the freaking
We made
thing.
sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to and just as expected, he totally...
I knew that couldn't have been the freaking thing.
Him
Oh, look
getting
at
captured by the
Futaba's little
police went
photo.
exactly how we planned.
And I had been interrogating him with no... But how did you lure Akechi into this...
All I needed were the coordinates.
Oh, I love this illustration.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace
I
and
love
left
this
thinking he had been
illustration so much.
victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader.
I
who
love the
sat
art
idly.
style, the chibi art
Surely
style.
he was acting
I
quite
love this
cocky
so
by himself in
much.
that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told.
Ah, it's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse. Albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his... By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real... I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding.
And that's why she was still there.
I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking...
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the... Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty...
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible.
So she was like the main thing.
That persuasion was easily our We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolute.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Understandable. Either way, I can't believe
Don't
you went for
remember
such a risky
drugs.
idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, realize that our leader was telling...
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at...
This is stunning.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a... But what did you do about...
The police never even checked.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that...
Murder in a police station would be reckless other...
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came... And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into... As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as...
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with neat...
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe the callous use of violence and even drugs is...
I'm
He
just
had lost
built
consciousness
different.
and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the... I'm... True...
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated. To avoid... Even with that, I couldn't help but worry.
Well, I knew right away.
I wanted to believe, but considering what...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient
Can
and
it,
avoid this
cat?
place until things
I
settled
can't
down.
wait for
I
stuff.
finally...
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we...
You
could
guys are
confirm it
like
in
my
person.
family, and you guys love me.
Now that I
Okay.
think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander.
My boyfriend dumped
What
me.
a joke, letting
Not
me
you,
interrogate
scam
someone
other
who was
boyfriend.
meant to die. They just wanted to avoid battle. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me.
That's...
I'll do whatever I can to help too.
Ah,
Let's take a break for now, though. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word.
Are you sure?
I love Boss.
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you.
I can't
downstairs.
leave.
It's not like this place is the light.
Let us accept his offer.
We love Sergio. Sergio, my beloved. Now we have to deal with this motherfucker. We're not gonna see the CIU anymore.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
Baby girl, what's your name?
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem?
No. More importantly,
the cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on his loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room.
The SIU is in disarray.
That's what he gets. He got betrayed.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and
all possible hindrances are now gone. There's no...
So he wanted the election and he's using Akechi for that. Obviously.
And on to our next story. Discussion is swirling. Our candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we...
Why don't we
Well, the Phantom Thief...
Have you figured out who's behind?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after he said, Shido-san.
Shido?
He is unmistakably
He's the guy that said I was sexual assaulting someone.
Shido?
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too...
For real?
For
it's
real?
Certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of...
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with... First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous pop. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is
this
just
man
him
used
benefiting
Akechi and
from the
us.
mental
This is
collapses.
betrayal after betrayal.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Can we not?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up just based on the connections I had from my previous...
You friends with that man?
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido.
No. Okay, guys. You're gonna hear my friend talk about the whole thing. Which... Right.
The moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved.
Don't we love Akechi? And that's just the start of it with his crazy smile. We're getting so much more.
But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him, but he would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of the mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
I was like, oh my god, I love my cat. Fuck this thing. I hope he fucking dies in a fucking...
I don't know what part you on, but I'm just saying, we have the biggest brain. We are Megamind at this point.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's
going to happen to this country if Shido...
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose...
Yeah, well, then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi... Got a hit! Well, duh. And...
Where would the location...
What kind of things go through...
I always think of dirty money and
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any idea?
Talk about...
Perhaps it's the dad.
Frick you!
We gotta...
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
What the frick is the Diet Building?
Next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody again?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
I love
Let's
all of
win
them.
this together.
Time for
Then it's you next.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all...
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
Oh, we have a due date?
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet...
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing...
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping it. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with a mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for...
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand state. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a crip.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all...
We are big brain.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed.
Yes.
What frightening teenagers.
Yeah, we're just that good.
But the true battle. We won the first round, but we...
Yeah, this ain't the time to be...
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman conniving. We will need to be prepared for it.
Oh, I love how everyone looked at me. So can I not go out the house?
I finally made it this far.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young... Because of that, those who wanted to
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying if it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in,
Go suck
I
my
would have
balls.
thought you...
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shut? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior...
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideal. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the
He's
sake
gonna
of
go after
interest.
him also.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
So that's why you killed Wakaba, because Akechi said, hey yo, I can do something better.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed
Go
out.
suck my balls.
Even the smallest doubt. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office direct.
Astounding, isn't it? He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking...
This country's a The political world is filled with old... The general public has forsaken such political...
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times.
You need to
That's
be
the
eliminated.
correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, It would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals. Which is why I made them suspects.
She didn't get a persona. You just have to wait, you ding dong.
Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic and solve them as cases. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image
Hey,
remained. Once I gained public sentiment, the police were no exception.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become...
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration, even the government parties have begun splitting up. The time has finally come. However, inauguration isn't my goal. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only...
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my idea, and for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty. Your
The Chosen. This ain't no freaking.
My plans proceed smoothly.
RPG.
When I become prime minister, I'll grant whatever we...
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against
You
monsters
just want to be a hero,
I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my study.
I suppose with your age, you would...
I am thinking about the future, though.
Not you winking.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
Why is everyone in my room?
Let's do it.
Can I not see my wife anymore then? This is when I first started.
Sorry.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came... Well, remember how I put that wiretap at... Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones. Yours, I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into it. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate them. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single... That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to a...
This plan still surprises.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the metaverse nav. It's a mistake. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable.
Igor.